Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Orlando Magic. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Parrish is out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Havlicek. Then it's White, and it's Bird in at the 3.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
On the wing, Havlicek. Over McGrady. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Outside Hardaway. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. And finished off by O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Havlicek outside. That doesn't go either for Havlicek.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's White after Penny Hardaway's bucket. Inside, unloads, and he gets it to go.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check. Okay.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Havlicek outside. White, a screen on McGrady. Back to White. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Howard. Back to Hardaway. Right side, O'Neal. Parrish gets the rebound. McGrady against Havlicek. Now here's White. Parrish outside. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Bird from the arc. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Howard trying to free himself out. And the basket by Hill.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
And so White will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 4-point game. Bird high post. Havlicek against McGrady. And it's Havlicek missing. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. Here's Hill. Great D that time from Bird.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
It's Hardaway with the drive. Count the basket.
Almost whenever he wants to. Penny can get to the hoop. He's that good with the rock.
Now Havlicek. Nothing on the board. Parrish outside. Bird way outside. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Pass to Hill. And here is Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
White against Hardaway. Parrish outside. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Orlando leading by 3. Hill deciding where to go with it. Howard with a screen on Bird. Pass to Howard. It's stolen by McHale. White with it. Guarded by Hardaway. And it's Parrish missing. White against Hardaway. Howard setting the pick for Hardaway. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Throw good. Bird. Turkoglu's checked in for Orlando. And a change for the Celtics. Pierce is checked in. He's off on the second. Orlando leading. Turkoglu up top, covered by Havlicek. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Pass to Pierce. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Hedo Turkoglu. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Hardaway sets a screen for McGrady. And Howard has it in the corner. Turkoglu outside. O'Neal a screen on Pierce. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Timeout called the Celtics. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, White. With the drive. And White with the stuff.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Hardaway passes to Turkoglu. Poked away. Stolen by Parrish. 3-on-3. Shaq against Bird. Parrish with the screen on O'Neal. Bird way outside. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Bird's got 6. And it's Orlando's ball. Pass to McGrady. Now here's Howard. Defended by Parrish. Here's Hardaway. Howard kicks to Hardaway. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The first guy you have to box out, the White. Can't allow Howard to be free on the glass.
Here's for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Howard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac, Tracy McGrady. And it's a 4-point Magic lead. And here's White. He's got 7. Parrish outside. And here's Bird from the arc. Turkoglu grabs the board.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
No problem knocking that one down. 5 points in the game. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Parrish outside. On the wing, Bird. The 3. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
Turkoglu passes to McGrady. Shoots over Havlicek. Here's Howard. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
White the pass to Pierce. Five to shoot. Shaq against Bird. And Shaq pulls it down. O'Neal's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Turkoglu kicks to Howard. Pass to O'Neal. Stolen by Bird. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
So for the Magic, Lewis comes in for Shaq. And it's Anderson in for Tracy McGrady. Garnett the pass to Cowens. Here's Pierce. Turkoglu grabs the board. Orlando leading by 5. It's to Hardaway. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's clear for takeoff.
So it's the Celtics now. It's Pierce on the wing. There's 1:59 left in the first. Turkoglu against White. To the paint. Rebounded by the Celtics. Havlicek outside. Howard with the steal. Garnett against Anderson. Lewis outside. A 3 ball. Howard kicks to Turkoglu. over White. And it comes off the front of the rim. Celtics trail by 7. Here's the pass to White. Here's Collins. Lewis covering. Pass to Pierce. Clock at 6. Havlicek left side. On the mark with the 15-footer.
And, guys, you got to know who you're guarding. You got to run the shooter off that sweet spot. And for Havlicek, that's anything in the mid-range area.
Hardaway against White to the middle. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Celtics trail by 5. Pierce with it to the inside. Here's Garnett. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
35 seconds left in the first quarter. Turkoglu passes to Skiles. Now Lewis, defended by Garnett.
Good boy, good boy.
White looking around to the paint. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Collins. It's Pierce on the wing. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 1-point Magic lead.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for the Orlando Magic. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
On the floor for Boston. Garnett is out there with Pierce. Then it's White, and it's Kuzi at the 2-guard spot. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Orlando leading. Now here's Turkoglu. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Pierce. Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Anderson. Here's White. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Orlando now. Pass to Howard. Garnett with the steal. Here's Collins. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Here's Turkoglu, and the turnover again by Orlando.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. The Celtics with the lead. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. White up top. Got it. Good job in the low post. White's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
White's gone 4 of 5 shooting from the field. Pass to Banchero. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Good work there as it goes. Banchero's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Outside, Pierce. From downtown, buries it from three-point range. Pierce has got 7 points in the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Pass to Banchero. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And guys, that strength will serve Banchero really well in the league, and we're starting to see signs of it already.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Boston.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball. They're looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Here's Pierce. 7 points in the game. To the middle. And it's slammed in by McHale.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life, it's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin, but you just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. EA, thanks.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Magic trail by 5. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
Havlicek, he's checked in for the Celtics. Celtics on D. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Hardaway passes to Banchero. Banchero and the follow.
And on the boards, Banchero is relentless and aggressive.
McHale against Howard. McHale passes to Pierce. Down low. Deflects the pass. And Garnett with the slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The Magic trail by 5. Anderson outside. Hill kicks to Banchero. Sinks the triple. Banchero's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Banchero's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Garnett outside. Back to White. Havlicek right side. Over Anderson, and John Havlicek the bucket on the assist by White. And the Celtics lead by 4. Orlando with the ball. Hardaway passes to Howard. Hardaway sets a screen for Howard. Puts one up from 19, and it's Orlando with another.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
Havlicek against Anderson. Outside, McHale. Now Pierce. 7 points in the game. White the pass to McHale, and that one is off. White against Hill, and Howard with the stuff.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Howard's gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Outside, White. Back to Havlicek. Pierce kicks to McKay. Excellent D from Howard. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's Pierce. Good, nice job down low. Pierce has got 5 points in the quarter.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Here's Hardaway. 6 points for him. Anderson outside. Back to Hardaway. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Boston, John Havlicek, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and among the many things to like about Hondo, he is strictly about the team. Willing to take on any role. He just wants to win.
The Magic making a switch here. McGrady's checked in. Larry Bird's checked in for Boston. Both shots good from the stripe. And here is McGrady. Still yet to score. Pass to Howard. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And Howard really gets up for those putback slams. That's the price you pay when you give him room.
Bird outside. White setting the big for Bird. Fires the 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Howard's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Banchero kicks to Hardaway. Howard with this screen on White. Hardaway passes to McGrady. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Bird outside. Pass to Havlicek. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Boston, John Havlicek. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Havlicek.
And they haven't let points get away
from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Vucevic comes in for Howard. And it's Grant in for Banchero. And he makes both free throws. So it's Orlando now. Outside Hardaway. McGrady outside. And the shot goes in. McGrady's got the game tied up here for Orlando.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
Here's Kuzma. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Start it.
McHale finds Bird. Pierce attacking. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. It's stolen by Vucevic. Into the lane. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
Good on the shot.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
McHale's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Outside Hardaway. Back to McGrady. Outside Hardaway. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 7th assist in the game.
And Vooch knows he can hit it off the pass. I love his confidence and quick trigger.
And here's Bird from the arc. Hill pulls it in.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
Hardaway kicks to Hill. Vucevic, a screen on Pierce. 6 to shoot. Hill dishes to Vucevic, and he banks in the layup. And it's a 5-point Magic lead.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Here's Kuzma. Guarded by Hardaway. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Magic. Inside. And stolen by McHale. Pierce with it. He's picked up by Hill. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Shaq is checked in for Orlando. Howard comes in for Grant. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Here's Hardaway. He has 6. Pass to Howard. And here is McGrady, covered by Havlicek. Outside Hill. No good from outside. Boston trailing. Havlicek right side. Here's White. Parrish with the screen on Hardaway. White, good.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's O'Neal. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. O'Neal's got 8 points.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
There's 1:59 left in the first half. Havlicek against McGrady. Havlicek, the pass to Parrish. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Celtics have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Parrish. Boston making a switch here. Bird's checked in. Both free throws good from Parrish. Orlando with the ball. Outside, O'Neal. Here's the lob to the hoop, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
And you see the power, but O'Neal shares it nicely as well.
.132 left to play here in the half. McGrady against Havlicek. Pass to White. Bird outside. Parrish with the screen on Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's White. That 3 off the mark. Orlando leading. To the inside. And Hill throws it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And White kicks to Parrish. Pass to Bird. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Parrish. Parrish has got 3 assists now in this one. So it's Orlando now. Now Howard. And stolen by White. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. They grab their own miss. O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
And the strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Austin with the ball, trailing by 2. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. Parrish dishes to Bird. And again, Boston with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Takes a 3, and that one's good. McGrady's got 5 now.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Orlando out in front. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Larry Bird.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Hardaway is out there with Tracy McGrady, and it's Hill. Then there's Howard, and it's Shaq in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. Bird can't hit, and it's Orlando's ball. The lead is 2. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Havlicek with it. Pass to Parrish. Now, here is Bird. Good, and the assist goes to Parrish. Bird's got the first basket of the third quarter for Boston. To the right side. Now here is Hardaway. Left side, O'Neal. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Parrish. White with it. Hardaway picks him up. Havlicek the pass to Parrish. And here's Bird. White left side. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Howard. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Orlando. Outside Hardaway. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Shaq's shot is off.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Here's McGrady. And the basket is good. McGrady's got 7 points in the game.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
The Celtics with the lead. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. McHale kicks to Bird. With the teardrop, and he comes up with the deuce. Bird's got 20.
These are the kinds of shots that get Bird going. When he makes these contested shots, he enjoys talking some trash as well.
On offense, here are the Magic. Hardaway passes to Hill. Hardaway sets a screen for Hill. A three-pointer is right on target. Hill's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And White kicks to Parrish. Bird outside. Parrish with the screen on Hill. Bird way outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. McGrady passes to Hill. To Hardaway for the lead, and Boston with the rebound. Bird looking it over. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. O'Neal with the steal. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity, and Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Boston trailing. Havlicek outside. It's White on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And Shaq comes to help. Here's McHale. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for Kevin McHale.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Starting.
McGrady against Havlicek. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's O'Neal. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Robert Parrish picks one up there. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
That's good from O'Neal.
Well, sending Shaq to the line here is, on paper, the smart foul, but O'Neal might just make them regret it.
And White kicks to Bird. Pass to Parrish. Havlicek outside. Good, and the assist goes to Parrish. Parrish has got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Orlando leading. McGrady outside. And it's Hill penetrating, and the rejection by Parrish. Havlicek outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Orlando. Pass to McGrady. Lets it go with a 3. The Magic again can't hit. Havlicek outside. Doesn't go for him. Havlicek's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Here's Hill. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from McHale. Doubled by Howard. Pass to Parrish for the lead. Out to White. Hill against Parrish. Just 5 to shoot. Bird outside. It's blocked by Shaq. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
Celtics ball.
Three seconds left, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Orlando trailing here. Outside Hardaway. And he lays it straight in. Hardaway has got 10 points in the game.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Austin with the ball. Now Havlicek. 10 points for him. Outside, McHale. Outside, White. It's good. The assist that time from McHale. White's got 19 points.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
And Orlando has possession. A 2-point game. McGrady outside. Pass to Shaq. Good on the short little jump shot. O'Neal's got 7 now in this quarter.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Turkoglu's checked in for Hill. Boston also with the sub. Paul Pierce is checked in for McHale. White dishes to Pierce. Back to White. Here's Havlicek. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Hardaway. And Boston with the rebound. Right side Pierce. White wide open. He fires. Drops in the tray. White's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics. Pass to Shaq. Back to Hardaway. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Boston leading by 3. And here's White. 22 points for him. Parrish kicks to Havlicek. And here's Bird from the arc. It's blocked by Shaq. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And here's Bird for 3. It's good from long range. Bird's got 8 points in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Parrish sinks that one from the post. Parrish has got the lead up to 8 now for Boston. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
O'Neal finds Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock to end the run. And that's collected by Bird. Boston leading by 8. Wide, a screen on Turkoglu. 3-pointer, Bird, and Shaq pulls it down. Shaq's got 8 rebounds in this game from about 19 feet. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Turkoglu's got 7. And so White will bring it up for Boston. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Bird. O'Neal with the defensive effort. The Magic trail by 6. Turkoglu with it. Defended by Pierce. Here's Howard. Here's Turkoglu. Missed it. Even after all those chances. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Boston, no good that time either. It's Hardaway with the drive, and he makes that one. 12 points for him. Here's White. 22 points for him. Havlicek outside. Back to White. Pass to Havlicek. Top of the key. And that one, good.
John Havlicek.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter of the game. O'Neal outside. Back to Hardaway. That one doesn't go. Excellent D there from Parrish. Celtics leading by 6. On the wing, Havlicek. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Havlicek's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Basket foul. John Havlicek. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so here's Orlando. They trail by 9 points. O'Neal sets the screen for McGrady. 6 to shoot. Right side, O'Neal.
And sometimes Shaq is impossible to guard without fouling. He's this, like, overwhelming presence.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shaquille O'Neal. Taking 2 shots.
That's good from O'Neal. Anderson, he's checked in for Orlando. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Howard, that's good.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
Outside, White. The rebound by Skiles. The Magic trail by 6. To the middle, here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, take it up strong, big fella.
Here's White. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. It's Pierce on the wing. Over Turkoglu. Misses off the right iron. And Orlando has possession. And it goes down 2 points. Now just a 2-point Boston lead.
Yeah, and this team looks for Turkoglu to score, especially when he gets a good look inside.
23 seconds left in the third. Here's White. He's got 22. Fires the 3. Cranes the 3-pointer. White's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Celtics lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Magic trail by 5. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Garnett out there with Kevin McHale. Then there's Havlicek. Then it's Pierce. And it's Kuzi in at the point. Hardaway is screen on Pierce. Pierce with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Kuzi. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. Pierce has got 6 assists in the game.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
Outside Hardaway. And stolen by McHale. Here's Kuzi, defended by Turkoglu. Kuzi passes to Havlicek. Here's Pierce. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway.
And we know Pierce has the jumper, but you can also pound it inside with it.
Paul Pierce. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. The Magic trail by 8. Turkoglu right side. Outside Hardaway. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Comes up empty down low. And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Second team foul. Shooting for Boston, Paul Pierce. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Paul Pierce. And both free throws good for Paul Pierce. The Magic trail by 10. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Picked by Vucevic. To the paint. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Celtics leading by 8. Here's Kuzi. Outside, McHale. Pass to Pierce. Havlicek left side. Good, and Pierce gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Hill with it. Outside Hardaway. It's back to Hill. Clock at 6. Vucevic setting the pick for Hill. To the middle. Vucevic with the bucket.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pierce down low. Defended by Turkoglu. And that one's good by Pierce. Pierce has got the lead back up to 10 now for Boston.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And the Magic making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Orlando's coach talk to his team. Now, Coach talked all about fouls in that huddle. He reminded them to play defense with our feet. Beat them to the spots. Hands straight up. Don't give them a chance to blow the whistle on us. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Pass to McHale. Here's Kuzi. Guarded by Hardaway. Garnett with the screen on Hardaway. The kick out to Pierce. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So now Hill will go to the free throw line. That's on Paul Pierce. O'Neal's checked in for Anderson. And a change for the Celtics. Parrish is checked in for Garnett.
One shot.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Parrish with the screen on Hill. Orlando grabs the miss. Lewis on the way. Defended by Pierce. O'Neal up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Celtics leading by 5. Havlicek outside. Pierce feeling it out a bit. McHale kicks to Havlicek. Pass to Parrish.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for the Celtics, Robert Perry. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Parrish. Both free throws good from Parrish. And it's the Magic with the ball. 7-point differential. Outside, O'Neal. Boston grabs the miss. McHale's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Pierce. Orlando grabs the miss. Howard's. And it's the Magic's ball. Here's Skiles. Light covering. Inside. And Shaq with the slam.
I do so enjoy watching the bounce pass executed that perfectly.
Now, here is Bird. McHale outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Shaq. And he knocks down the first one. Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Orlando. Both good from the line that time.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Shaq. Here's Skiles. Down low. Here's McGrady. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
And so it's Pierce with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics, leading by 5. Parrish outside. Here's Bird. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Here's McGrady. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, McGrady.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Banchero's checked in for Rashard Lewis. Celtics also with a sub. Garnett's checked in.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I tell you what, guys, Howard is feeling it tonight. A big game thus far for him offensively.
The Celtics with the lead. Now Pierce. Pass to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Pierce. There's White. The tray. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Skiles. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. Skiles has got the game tied up here for Orlando. And so it's Boston with it. Parrish outside. Bird outside. Pierce for three. And the rebound goes to Howard. Pierce has gone 1 of 4 from distance. Here's McGrady. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. So both teams changing it up here. And McGrady drops them both. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
White against Hardaway. And it's blocked. Outside Hill. Doubled by McHale to the inside. Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
Celtics trail by 4. Havlicek outside. Here's Bird. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Hardaway with it. And it's McHale picking him up. Havlicek against McGrady. Shoots over Havlicek. They get it again. From 12 feet out. And good that time. Havlicek's got 4 points in the quarter.
A crucial breakdown defensively, and he was quick to make them pay.
You might see this in the early part of the game, but at this stage in the game, that's just really something unacceptable. He's a great mid-range scorer.
A shot by McGrady, no good. Bird outside. Havlicek outside. Trying to find Bird. He's got it now.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Orlando trailing here. McGrady outside. Pass to Howard. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Boston ball.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's White. Havlicek outside. Bird outside. McHale with a screen on McGrady. 5 to shoot. And it's Havlicek missing. And so he'll bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 1. Pass to McGrady. It's back to Hill. There's the 3. A rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Bird passes to McHale.
At the line for the Celtics.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Now, he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Hill kicks to McGrady. Looking to end the run. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 9th assist in the game now.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
McGrady's gone 2 of 4 from distance tonight. Down low. Here's Bird. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
A minute 50 left in the 4th quarter. McGrady against Havlicek. The shot by McGrady, no good. And the Celtics with possession here. McHale outside. Here's White, and it's sent back by Howard.
Now, that reach of Dwight Howard is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Hill against Bird. Over Hill. Shot's good from Bird. Bird's got 5 points now this quarter.
Seems like nothing bothers Larry Bird. He looks relaxed, scoring, even in a high-stakes moment.
And that one's good. McGrady.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Bird. Over Hill. Good.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Get ready, everyone. See yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. Take the net.
Orlando with the ball, trailing by 2. McGrady passes to O'Neal. That one, no good. Excellent D there from Parrish. Bird against Hill. Dwight Howard pulls it in. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good! A huge shot to tie it up.
This is where Hill can hurt you. Once he has a step on the D in transition, it's lights out.
Second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's White. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bird. It falls!
And a tall player with that kind of speed is a rare commodity.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
Puts up a deep 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Larry Bird.